Hello everybody. I had some technical difficulties today. We were going to go live on YouTube, but that didn't happen. However, so I'm going live on my Facebook and my Instagram together. So we're going to see if we can upload that up to the YouTube channel later and go from there. Today we're going to be making a banana pudding cheesecake. So that's an interesting concept. I like to blend things together, and I never thought about those two together, but they're both very popular. So I'm going to make them both together today. So we have all of our ingredients here. I'm going to get those set up here. I was really trying to get all of the technical issues up today. I want to thank everyone who supports me. This has been a long time coming. It has been a long time dream as well. And for those who know me, know I cook all the time. So thank you for watching. And if you have any feedback, I welcome that. If you have any comments, I welcome that. So I'm going to get the ingredients out here so we can get started, and I'm going to let you see everything that we have. Today I'm going to be making a banana pudding cheesecake, but I actually used ricotta. Ricotta is a different kind of cheese you can use as well to make cheesecakes. So I have that. For the sake of time and noise, I've already blended the cream cheese to save that, and then we'll probably have to whip up the whipped cream live because I have that inside the freezer getting cold. And I have all of my ingredients right here ready. So we're going to be doing some minis today. So I have the little mini pack here that we're going to use, and I've got those panned up and ready. So we got this here. We're going to be using today some ripe bananas. Should get the banana flavoring to the cheesecake. And we'll be using some vanilla. Get these things out of the way. We'll be using vanilla to get that ready. And we're going to need our bowl. Like I used this, a small oven safe bowl. We're going to be using that and make the bain marie at the bottom of the oven to create the humidity for your cheesecake. So I'm going to get that started now. I have my oven set at 350 degrees. We are doing the small type cheesecake, so they won't take as long to cook as the regular cheesecake does. Depending on the size of the cheesecake is going to determine how long you need to bake it for. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with water and get started. Give me just a moment. We want to fill it up to right about here and place that on the bottom shelf of the oven, so it can create the humidity to help you bake your cheesecake. Put that in there like that. All right, let me get some of all the ingredients, rest ingredients out. We're going to be using today, we're going to be using heavy cream, vanilla or lemon, whichever flavor you like. These both go well when you're making cheesecake, so depends on how you want to blend it. You can use them both, either or, depends. So we will go from there. We're going to be using some powdered sugar today for our whipped cream, and I have all of my little mini pans here panned up so we can get them ready, because believe it or not, the one small size of cream cheese makes a 6-pack of these here. So that'll be really great. One moment. Like I said, for the sake of videoing, I've already blended my cream cheese there, and I'm going to need a rubber spatula, and I have the extra cheesecake there. So, like I said, 1 pack of these makes a whole 6-pack of these, so that's a really good thing for you there. But we're going to use ricotta today, which is our ricotta that we're going to use to make our cheesecake today. So, in order to incorporate the banana flavoring into the cheesecake, I've decided to use the fresh ripe bananas, very ripe and ready, and I want to incorporate the banana flavoring into the cheesecake. So we're just going to smash that up to get it ready. Set this aside here. So I have about 6 ripe bananas. I'm going to smash those up to put the flavoring into the cheesecake. Nothing better than using the real thing to put it in there. Gives a good flavor, and ripe bananas are really sweet. So that can go in there as well. Mash them up with a fork, like that. And we're going to fold it into our cream cheese. So this is about 4 cups of banana. That's a lot. I'm going to use the rest for the pudding itself. So we're going to put about 2 cups of that inside of the cheesecake there. And we're going to fold it in to mix it in, ready to bake. So I've already mixed it, and I added my egg, sugar to make it ready, because my mixture is really loud. So I decided to mix it up here. So it's already mixed for you, and we're going to add that into our pans. It's okay to have the texture. I mean, if you want to smash it some more or mix it in a blender to make it more smooth, you can do that as well. But I like texture in mine, so I'm just going to fold it over like that. All right. Have any more, just smash it. So I've got my pan ready here. Let me step over here and grab this here. You want to pan them up like that, and you put them on the baking sheet so you can put them all in the oven at the same time. You can use a measuring scoop to place that together, or you can just get it all there with the spatula. You can also use a scoop here. This is another scoop. You have a larger size to keep from making such a mess. So you want to scoop it out and just kind of fill up the pan itself. 2 scoops of these. Don't fill it up too high. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of cheesecake today. And just even it out. These are really cute and easy to make. So I like the little minis. You just want to scoop that up. You're going to have your natural flavoring because you have your banana in there. It's going to be really great. All right. Just put them all over your pan. All right, hello, how are you today? Thank you for joining us. We are making some banana pudding cheesecake. Tried to go live on my other channel, but I was having some technical difficulties. So we're doing it here on Facebook and Instagram. Hope you're having a good day. I appreciate you. Without no you, there's no me. So thank you so much for joining in today. And we're just going to go ahead and pan up all of I have lots of cheesecake here today. So we're going to pan this up. Set that on the side there. So you want to pan it up just like this. I've already incorporated, mixing it. We used a ricotta cream cheese today. And I'm going to put that in the oven because I have my bean already in there waiting. And you can just pan up another pan of these. We're going to have lots of banana pudding cheesecake today. Let's get another pan there. Pan that up. After we get those baking, we are going to get started on our whipped cream, which should be fun, right? Have lots of cheesecake today, made with ricotta. Ricotta is heavier than cream cheese, but they taste really good. So I've had ricotta. Have you ever had ricotta cheesecake? Let me know. Leave me a comment. And I'm just using a scoop for the sake of being neat. And I've used fresh banana. Put it into the batter. Lots of little mini pans here. I'm gonna have lots of cheesecake. Hope you guys are having a good day. We're midway through the week, and that's always awesome. Wednesday's a good day because it lets you know that we're halfway through where we gotta go. So I'm just panning up here all of the cheesecake using a spoon because you want to be neat. And when they're so tiny, it's really hard to pour into the tiny pans like this. So we're just scooping it up and getting it ready. Next, after we get this into the oven, we are going to make our whipped cream. So it's back to school time. How was traffic today? That's what I want to know. Always when it's back to school time, the traffic is always crazy. And everybody drives crazy, trying to get to the same place at the same time. Did you guys have a good back to school day? Chime in, leave me a comment, let me know. Lots of cheesecake today. Get those there. Panned up. Next, we're going to be making our whipped cream for the toppings. And get that started there. All right. We have new people that have joined. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Without no you, there's no me. We are making banana pudding cheesecake. So I've decided to make a cheesecake today using a ricotta for those who just joined in to get you up to date. And we're making some minis. And you can make a lot of minis with just 1 pack of cream cheese. I have about 3 pounds in the bowl there. And the ricotta makes a lot. So I'll put that in there. And we're just panning up the little baby minis. And we're going to get those baked. And then after that, we are going to make our whipped cream for the toppings. So I just took some fresh banana and put it into the cheesecake to give it more of a banana flavor. And we should be good. Lots of cheesecake today. If you guys have a lot of cheesecake and you're making it, and then you decide that you don't have a lot, just take some cupcake pans, some little cupcake pans, and cup up them into cupcakes. And that will also make you like some little mini bites. Those are really good, especially with the kids back in school. You can make those and the kids can enjoy those. Be also a great little snack after school, and they can try that as well. So got lots of cheesecake over here, and then off to the whipped cream. Pan this up here. So go ahead and set this aside. Excuse me. Have a lot left. Move this out the way. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is our whipped cream. In order to make your whipped cream good, you want to have your whipped cream at a cold temperature. So I've chilled this in the freezer to make it cool, so I've used some fresh heavy cream. And also you're going to mix that with some powdered sugar to make your flavored whipped cream that we're going to top our cheesecake with. I've also chilled my bowl in the freezer to make it cold. It makes for a better whip. I don't know if you guys can see the frost on that, but that boy is ice cold, straight out of the freezer. You want to have your milk ice cold right there. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to make the banana pudding. Put that aside so that can be in the refrigerator while I am making the whipped cream, because the whipped cream goes on last. So by the time we get done doing all that, the little minis should be baked, and they will be really good. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Like I said, it's Wednesday hump day, halfway through the week, and we are featured on today, Whip It Up Wednesday. Give me just a moment here. I'm going to change over so I can get the mixer going to start the whipped cream. And we're going to do the whipped cream here, and I'm going to incorporate some powdered sugar to make it sweet. It doesn't come sweet. So you want to shake up your whipped cream and get it ready. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator right now. Now I'm going to make that first, then I'll make the pudding last, because I want to put the whipped cream aside. So give me just a second. All right, so like I said, I chilled my bowl. My bowl is ice cold. Hope you can see the frost there. Kind of angle it there so you can both see it. Shake up my Cool Whip. I'll put my beater inside of it so it can be cold as well. And that's how you incorporate making heavy cream. Shake up your little. I have a little 1 pint, which is 2 cups, and I am going to put that in there and get it whipping. By the time that the cheesecakes are ready, because they don't take that long to mix, you just want to pour that in there, start whipping it, and then you incorporate your powdered sugar into that afterwards. So it's an interesting concept. So banana pudding, cheesecake, I love them both. I'm not sure about you guys, but I like them both, and to me, anything goes good with cheesecake. I love cheesecake. What's your favorite dessert? I'm curious to know. I also want to know if you guys want to have me make other items like that and get to know some other products you guys want to see me make. Just let me know. And get that there. Bring that out. I chilled it in the freezer, so it's cold. Having a hard time coming out. So we'll get that there. And voila. Put my chilled mixer here. It's going to be off camera, you guys. Apologize in advance for it being too loud. but it doesn't take that long, so I'll go ahead and whip it now. You want to go ahead and put your cream in your mixer and mix it pretty high and start whipping into peaks. This is my milk for my pudding, and I'll be making that next. While that's whipping, we can do this here. I like to use my glass bowl so you guys can see what I'm doing. So for my pudding, I just felt like the little mini Jell-O pudding is easy because we're already going to bake the cheesecake, and then we're going to put the pudding on top of it to make it extra mixed. And I would like to go ahead and put that in there. Now, for the original recipe for the Jell-O pudding, to get a thicker pudding, you want to make less milk. So the regular packaging calls for 2 cups of cold milk. I do a cup and a half, so it can be a little bit thicker than the thick because we want to sit on top of the little pie. So we're going to get that there and get that going. So what I like to do, to be honest with you guys, is I like to mix this first and put that in there. So the milk is at the bottom, and then put the powder on top so it doesn't clump to the bottom of the bowl. And that's another thing you can do when you're mixing. Make some simple pudding here on the top. Now remember, we have the cream cheese. It's got the bananas inside of it. And we're going to make the banana pudding to go on top of the banana pudding cheesecake. So stay tuned. Give me just a second, get all this out of the way. Guys, remember I was talking about the whisk. So we have the 3 whisks here, the different sizes. I'm going to use the light one this time because it doesn't take much to do the pudding. Gotta whisk this for 2 minutes. Making the pudding. I can't wait to show you guys the whipped cream. That's whipping as well. Add some more sugar to it while it's whipping. You want to make sure you turn it over. You're going to have sugar everywhere. So and that thickened up for you right there. Take that out. Nice and thick. A little bit more. And you can set this aside and put this in the fridge. The whipped cream is ready. So I'm going to flip this a little bit more. And then we can have this sit in the refrigerator as it's done. Stir it up real good. I know it's a little instant kind, but it's something cute. Just like a little topping and decoration on top of the banana cheesecakes. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and set this aside, and let this get cold. And I'm gonna go check on the cheesecakes, see how they're doing. Can you guys see that? Ooh, yes. Okay, they're looking good. So that's baking that. You can actually set these in to chill too. Now, if we weren't doing a cooked cheesecake, we would do a no bake. Clean out this area here. Keep it neat. So for the no bake, very easy, but it just takes longer to get. Like with the cooking cheesecake, you bake it and it's done. You can have it instant gratification, right? So if you do the no bake, that's got to bake overnight at least. I mean, excuse me, it has to sit overnight and chill. So you have to make that the day before if you want to have that to eat, because there's no rushing on that one. And that one's just as easy. It's the same cream cheese, and you want to add the sweetened condensed milk, which makes it heavy. So you want to be easy on that, or you're going to make a runny cheesecake. So after we got that, so like I said, we panned up some more cheesecakes there. Those can go in the oven next. And I'm excited to show you the whipped cream. Let me wash my hands. I'm all about washing hands because some people don't, and that's just nasty, nasty, nasty. But you gotta keep sanitation first whenever you cook. So keep those hands clean, and that's a good thing. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys see how the whipped cream turned out. Get my rubber spatula here. Got powdered sugar everywhere. Alright, now here's our whipped cream. Our whipped cream is all whipped. That whipped off camera because I have a stand-up mixer. So we got that. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator as well. So let this wait until the cheesecakes are ready. I get asked a lot of questions about the cheesecake. How do I make it? What I use? Like I said, I used Philadelphia cream cheese. Today I'm using ricotta. I had a lot of ricotta and it was ready to go bad, so I decided to go ahead and make cheesecake out of it. And it tastes just as good as the cream cheese. It's a heavier texture. It's a heavier type cheese, and you want to make sure to sweeten it enough. So you use a little bit more sweetener than you would with the cheesecake. I use my extracts to flavor. So today, since I'm doing banana, I went ahead and went with vanilla. If I was doing a lemon or a strawberry, I would offset that with a lemon flavor to balance it out so it's not too bold. Sometimes you don't want to go too sweet because vanilla is sweet and then you have sweet. So that's when you want to break it up. Use a lemon. I also want to tell you guys about my favorite cooking sprays. So if I was going to make my own crust, and I have the little minis, so I have them already made, I would use the pan here, which is really light to keep it from sticking. Even though it's just a graham cracker crust, you don't want it to stick to the pan. And the other one here is my cake pan, and I like to use this one. And this bad boy is really good, so it keeps the cakes from sticking. And you want to spray the pan with that, and that is really good as well. So these are what I use here, my go-tos. I love the McCormick and the Costco vanilla. Those are my favorites. When I needed this, I couldn't get my hands on the Costco one, so I have this one instead. And this is just the good old Wilton's brand that you can find at Walmart. So I'm going to check on the cheesecakes again. Just give me just a moment. Like I said, I want to thank you guys for joining today. Say hi to you guys out there, for all of you that's joined, and thank you over there on Facebook. Let's see. So the trick with your cheesecake, you do not want to overcook it. If you have a cracked cheesecake, it is overcooked. You want to cook it just until it bubbles up And then you're going to finish it off cooling into the refrigerator, or you can cool it under a fan. That's what we're going to do today for the sake of filming. So give me just a moment and see what we're working with. To protect the countertops, I like to lay a towel down like that to put the hot pans on, because I have hot pads and it won't be enough. So give me just a moment. See, that didn't take very long, did it? I'm gonna put the other pan inside the oven. We got lots of cheesecake today. So those who know me will probably be hitting me up for some cheesecake. Put those in there. All right. So, you see how they look? They came out, they're really pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna get one, they're hot. They're going to have just a slight jiggle to them. So I'm going to lift one up. I know you think I'm crazy. And let you see it. See how it jiggles? It's just done. That means it's good. And you want to put that and let that cool to finish off the cooking. If you want to cook it a little bit more, it's going to break and it's going to be dry. You want to make sure you don't overcook your cheesecake. So we're going to get these to cool here. I feel like just maybe a little bit more. So we'll see. All right, now the other thing is we have the moisture in there too. The humidifier, the cheesecake. I'm putting them in for a little bit more. Let that go in there like that. And that's what we have there. So we got the whipped cream and the cream cheese we can mix together, and the banana pudding. Did you guys have any questions for me today? I wanted to know if you had any questions. I want to thank GM Cakes Galore for coming in, Costco 88, Costco buddy there. And I would like to thank Pooh's Kitchen. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and you guys are my great fans. Let's look over here. I want to thank Marie for joining me over here on Facebook. So you guys have a great day. So I have those almost finished. Just give me just a moment, and we are going to incorporate that with the pudding on top. Let this bad boy cool real quick. Okay, so while we have those cooling, do you have any questions for me? Let me see. Marie. Hello, Marie. How are you? Okay. All right, those are cooling. So for the sake of filming, we're going to do the next step. So we have the little mini here. Isn't it cute? Okay. That way, that there. So what we're going to do to incorporate it is we're going to put, where's our pudding in the refrigerator? Okay, get this back out of the refrigerator. We have our pudding. And we have our whip. Take that there. So what we're going to do is probably want to get like a tablespoon. Really, and you want to take your tablespoon. Make sure you guys can see this here. And you want to put about a tablespoon of pudding over the top. Like that. And you want to also put a tablespoon of whipped cream over the top. Like that. And decorate it or pipe it out. Next, you want to dress it with your cookies. Put my little wafers here. I like to for decoration. Just want to break one up, kind of decorate it there around it. Kind of put it around there for your decoration there. I normally use the minis, but sometimes those are out of stock with all the things that we have going on around today. And you want to take a good cookie that looks good all the way around, and you want to put that right on top. So there we go. We have our banana pudding cheesecake minis made like that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to stop by and check out my YouTube channel. I was unable to go live today. I want to say hi to Marie and hi to Amari Desserts. How are you today? So this is how you make it. You want to let that chill, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I usually try to go live on Wednesdays in the mornings. If you guys have any other things you want to see me cook, let me know. I appreciate you guys. And like I said in the beginning, without no you, there's no me. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.